All right, time now for Consumer Confidential with KTLA 5's David Lazarus.
He is here in the studio, and I saw the numbers earlier. No bueno.
No bueno at all. And that gasping, wheezing sound, that's your 401k. Having a really difficult day. At last check, the Dow was down by almost 1,000 points after earlier today we got our latest reading of the Consumer Price Index, and it wasn't pretty. It wasn't disastrous, but it was disappointing, and that's what's spooking the market. It had been hoped that we would see the annual rate of inflation declining to 8.1%. Still crazy high, but at least a decline. That didn't happen. The annual rate 8.3%, but here's the real problem. On a monthly basis, inflation ticked up by 0.1%. Economists had been expecting it to tick downward by 0.1%. And when that didn't happen, traders started thinking, okay, well, that's it. That locks in a very aggressive rate hike next week from the Federal Reserve, almost certainly at a minimum a 3/4 point rate hike, which is very high. But now there's even more talk on Wall Street that the Fed might want to make an emphatic move and actually do a full 1 percentage point rate increase, which, if they do so, would be the first time we saw anything of that magnitude since the 1980s. And this just shows how difficult it's been to bring consumer prices down from a 40-year high. They're just staying put, and no matter how much medicine the Fed throws at it, they keep resisting. And as in the medical world, that means you step up the doses. And that's what we're expecting now with next week's rate hike. For the moment, well, it's a guessing game as to how it's all going to play out, and the market is reacting, well, you could say overreacting. But here's the thing for consumers, when you keep this in mind: food prices up, shelter costs, in other words, rents, things like that, up, healthcare costs up. And as long as that stays the case, this is going to remain a huge problem for many, many families. I'll have more on this after the closing bell at 1.
All right, a shakeup at the top of Peloton.
Yeah, as if things couldn't get worse for poor Peloton, it just manages to keep doing so. In this case, 2 of the company's founders are saying adios. And anytime that happens, that's a big red flag for investors. Kind of a vote of no confidence, even though Peloton is spinning it as a semi-positive move. We're talking about John Foley, who spent 10 years as CEO of the company. He's leaving immediately. He says, according to the company, that it's time for him to turn over a new leaf. Okay. And then the company's legal counsel also planning to leave probably in early October. His name is Hisao Kushi. He's the chief legal officer for Peloton. And they're both founders. They're both very influential members. And anytime you have leading lights in a troubled company walking away, you can spin it as, okay, we're going to shake things up and make things good. But what it really says is, uh-oh, be afraid. Be very afraid. And one reason for that, Peloton reported a more than $1 billion quarterly loss in the most recent quarter. And on top of that, its stock is down by more than 70%, or nearly 70% so far this year. At last check, it was down about 8% today, and we're just seeing nothing but trouble as people just increasingly head back to the gym, and they don't want a costly subscription service at home until Peloton figures out how to make this more cost effective, more value for your dollars. They're going to stay in trouble.
Yeah, it's going to be rough.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've worked in TV news for a really long time. I don't think I've ever said this sentence: Mickey Mouse might become a bookie.
There you go. And I couldn't have put it any differently. The way I was going to phrase it was, wait a minute, a Disney casino? That's not quite it either. The story here is that the D23 fan service fiesta in Anaheim over the weekend, CEO of Disney Bob Chapek was asked straight out, hey, what about your ESPN brand? Are you guys going to get into sports betting? What was his answer? He didn't duck it. He said, yes, we are working very hard on that. And that's kind of a big thing. Now, look, from a business point of view, it makes a lot of sense. ESPN is one of the top brands in the sports world. Clearly, sports betting has a lot of momentum at the moment, with bills in California and other states, as well as the national level, trying to facilitate creation of a domestic sports betting market. Last year, the marketplace was worth about $77 billion. It's going to get closer to $130 billion by the year 2029, according to a new report. So you can't fault Chapek for wanting to go with the prevailing winds and make a smart business move like this for the ESPN brand. But let's just take a step back. It's Disney, possibly the single most wholesome brand in the world. And for the company to embrace betting, even though they can argue, well, it's entertainment and people like that, gambling also has addictive properties and can ruin the lives and livelihoods of individuals and families. That's a very big deal. It's like something that Disney didn't even think about, and you got to wonder, what's next? Disney weed? Disney alcohol? I'll have more on this in a few minutes at ktla.com.
Oh, okay. We'll have to check that out. And we'll see you again at 1 o'clock.
You bet.